Marianne L.K. No way back. Can we turn the lights on, Kim, so we can see?
It's hard.
Hard for us to see.
Oh, much
Hi,
better.
Marianne.
So much better. Thank you. Hi,
What's
Marianne.
your question?
I'm just thinking of David.
David.
My operating system is open to it.
Okay.
Did you talk a lot with David? Because it was...
He wore a lot of hats with you. That's what I'm saying. He was a little bit of everything to you. I know, you miss him a lot. I know. It's funny, he's showing me a bed, he's showing me clean sheets. It's really interesting. He's liking what you're doing because you're trying to do some different things, and he's proud of you. Do you walk a lot? He walks alongside you. Interesting. So when you're walking, have a conversation internally with him. All right, do that. He's listening. He's walking with you. I love that. I know you miss talking to him, but he was your confidant. He was your director. He was your friend. He was a little bit of everything. He wore all the hats. I just love him. Okay. He's telling me you have to stay busy. When you're busy, you're better. When you're busy, the signs will come because you're not thinking about them. And I keep getting dragonflies and butterflies. Pay attention to those. He's showing me. Very interesting. But he's telling me that. He's showing me that. He's going to come around more when you're outside nature. He relates to it more. Being inside is good, but you need to come outside. He's saying you're too much inside and it's not helping you. Go outside and breathe, and everything is going to come through. And that's when you're going to start seeing everything and feeling it. But he walks alongside you. Keep walking.
And send me those pictures of the dragonflies and the butterflies.
Pay attention. I see lots of dragonflies. And dragonflies are very original. Not everybody sees those. I'm going to tell you right now. So when you do, that's David giving you a smile and a wink. That's nice. All right, I like that. But he's okay. But he's more about you and what you need to do. That's another thing I want to say, because just like with what I said to you with your sister, they're all coming through, not only that they're with you, but they're telling you what you need to be doing more. Stop getting stuck in the zone. It's very easy for us to do that because we miss them. But they can't thrive unless we thrive. Think about it and reverse it. Let's say you were the one that died. Now you're seeing everybody. You're seeing your wife, you're seeing your husband, your child, and they're doing terrible. How's that going to make you feel as a spirit? Horrible. You're not thriving. You're not getting to your highest level. So I always tell people, if you can't do it for you, do it for them. But you got that message too. So interesting. Don't stay stuck. Your sister's fine. You're thinking of her at that day, it's over. She's with God. Trust me, she's doing a little dance up there. Okay? That's interesting.
Okay. Thank you. K.H. K. Hi, Kay. Who are we talking to, Kay? What do you want to talk about?
Well, I lost my son 3 years ago, and I just want to know if he's okay. His name was Mike.
Mike.
He just died very suddenly by a heart attack.
Heart attack suddenly. Mike. Okay.
He was a happy guy.
Oh, yes.
All I get is laughing. Oh my God, I love that you're saying that this was him, because this boy was so happy. You know what though? In some ways he learned the hard way. But you know what? I love that about him. He wasn't afraid. Everybody loved him.
Oh, yes.
But he was very good with kids.
Yes.
Kids gravitated to him. Interesting, I see lots of children that he's up there with. And he's really proud of you.
Oh.
You want to know why?
Oh.
Well, you're an inspiration. He's so proud of you every day. He goes, Mom, it's not goodbye, it's until we see each other again.
Thank you.
You've dreamt of him. He's telling me it's how he visits you.
Yeah.
He comes in your dreams. He says, Mom, I'm there.
Yeah.
Oh, God, that's nice. You are an inspiration. I know you're sad and I know you grieve, but you also know where he is and you can feel better. Here's what I always say to parents who lose a child, which is there's nothing worse than that, believe me. I never get used to it. Sometimes I cry with my clients when this happens, and I'm crying with them. I am. But here's what I tell them. You remember when you were young and your child was young and you had to leave your child with a sitter? Somebody that you trusted, right? How did you feel? Good. You can go out and then do what you needed to do. Your child's with the best sitter of all, God. That's the feeling I want you to have every time you get a little sad. Because like he said, it's not goodbye. It's until we see each other again. Big hearts for you. He's sending you big hearts. And emoji kisses. Emoji kisses. This means something. So when you see that, that's him. He adored you.
Yeah, I adored him.
I know you did.
My best friend.
I know, but you're a good mom. You still are. You'll always be his mom. Okay. There you go.
Thank you.
That's sweet.
Kim F.
Hey, is Leah still here? Yeah. My daughter's working on fire.
Oh, someone's phone's ringing. God's calling. Are you Kim F?
My daughter's working up front, so she can hear.
Oh, her daughter is working up front, so she wants her daughter to come in for the message. So
that's nice.
so great. Your daughter's been dancing all day. We were hearing about it. She looks like she's a be a great dancer.
My mom, Linda.
I'm sorry.
Linda.
Yeah.
She
Okay.
passed?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay. Your daughter was close to her. They're kindred spirits in another lifetime.
My daughter. This one?
Mhm.
Not cry, please.
I'm sorry. Well,
I have 2 teenagers.
it doesn't matter. She's, just because your mom's not here, they had other lifetimes in past lives.
Is it my other daughter though?
Yeah.
Not this one.
It doesn't matter which daughter it was, they're kindred spirits. She's telling me that. That's why she's telling me it doesn't matter if I wasn't here physically. We were there before, together. And she's telling me that. And that's really interesting. Do you have something that you wear of your mother's?
Okay, perfect.
Got it. She's okay. You're getting all her energy through the brain, and she's showing me. So you wear it all the time, and this is great.
I don't wear it all the time, but I wore it today to try to cheat.
No offense. She doesn't like it in a drawer. Wear it. Okay. She goes, it was there to be given to you.
Yeah, she gets.
I know she did. And she's saying, wear it. Oh, that's so nice. I love that. I do. Okay, I do. And this is interesting. Did anybody play cards? I keep getting dice. I keep getting cards.
Yes, she loved to play Yahtzee.
Oh my God.
That's dice.
Oh,
Yahtzee.
dice. Okay, so you're you're gonna get these kind of signs. I can't explain it, but when you do, or you get these numbers, it's her showing you. All right, so pay attention to that. You did everything really well when she passed. She wants you to know because you have reservations. Like, did I do enough? Is this what my mother wanted? She's saying you did it beautifully and then some. That's really nice. Don't worry about it. Everything is fine. Your mother loved flowers, and she's giving me a bouquet to give to you. You're her single rose, and that's what she's calling you. So when you see a single rose, not a bouquet of roses, a single rose, you're the single rose that she's giving you. You're a good mom. You always doubt yourself. Stop. She's really firm on it. Stop. You know exactly what you're doing. Okay? You don't have to be having anxiety over raising your kids. You know exactly what you're doing. You're going to be great. They love you the way you loved your mom. Okay? So I do want to say that. Your mom is back to being busy. She loved being busy. Your sign is going to be bumblebees. When you see them, the busy bee, go be busy. Oh my God, that's so cool.
Cute.
I love that. I really do. Music. I keep getting music with your mother.
Barbra Streisand.
Oh my God. I just keep getting...
Barbra Streisand was her favorite.
Well, that's good. But music. Music is very, very important. Okay? You have one daughter that loves music. Who is this one? This one? Hi, sweetheart. Okay, pay attention to the music. Your grandmother is coming through, showing you and shining. She's telling me if all else fails, listen to music. That will be your zen. That's really kind of cool. I kind of agree with that, okay? We all have different ways of meditating. We don't have to stay quiet. Whatever it is you love, go do. She wants you to know that. You are loved in more ways than one, okay? Okay.
I love it.
All right.
Thank you.
That's beautiful. You have a nice mom. I like her. Okay.
Kathy K. Kathy K.
Hi.
Hi,
How
how
are
are
you?
you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good to see you.
Nice to see you. You're familiar to me.
Yeah, so I've been here quite a few times.
Oh my God. Well, thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, my question is a little different. I mean, I've talked about my husband in the past, and
Yeah.
but I am at an impasse, and I've been looking for a lot of signs. And right now, I'm just wondering what to do as far as next move. Where I
In
should
regards
go,
to
going to, to move somewhere.
moving.
Out of
Yes,
state?
Out of state. Yes.
You should go out of state. And listen, there's nothing wrong with Illinois. Okay, sometimes we're here and we have to go somewhere else because we've exceeded the time here. It's time for the next chapter. Okay, when's your birthday, real quick?
11:15.
Okay, so you need something where you have peace, but you also can be busy at the same time. You have to stay busy, whatever you choose, because neurologically you're very sensitive.
Yes.
The day you stop doing anything and working, you're going to get old. Because I'm a medical intuitive as well, so I am telling you that. So I think what you need to do is you need nature, you need cliffs, you need pretty scenery. This is what you need. You need that. I mean, you can go south, you can go Carolinas, you can go Kentucky, you can go Tennessee. Stay away from California, you're not gonna like the energy.
I won't go there.
What's in between? Where are you going?
Well, so my daughter lives in Europe, and so I had thought about Spain.
Europe, Spain.
Spain, Portugal.
Cliffs,
Yes.
mountains, water. Okay, this is good. Portugal's very nice. Your daughter lives in Spain?
She actually lives in London, but I want to get closer to her.
Okay, so I would tell you really look into Portugal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Spain's lovely, but Spain's got its issues right now. Go to Portugal. Look into Portugal. I'm telling you, this is going to be much better suited for you.
Okay.
Portugal has a calmness that I can't explain, but you'll know when you start looking. And you're going to get directed, you'll see. Every time you go and do something, it'll redirect you to that direction. When you get redirected, there's your answer. Okay?
Thank you.
But you need cliffs, you need mountains, water. It's very therapeutic for you, I can't explain it.
Well, it's interesting because my sister also lives in Arizona, so I had thought she's just became a widow as well. So we were going to live together, so it was between Arizona or looking at Portugal. So
I think you're going to like Portugal.
Portugal better. Okay.
Take her with you. Tell her that
I'll
you're
take
there.
her, I'll take her with
I mean, I live in Arizona, and it's very nice, don't get me wrong, but it's not going to give you what you're looking for. Listen to me. You know, I never make this an opinion when I do this. Never. It's what I see. You're not an Arizona person. You can go visit, but go to Portugal.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're right on that. I'm not an Arizona person.
No, and you're not offending me. It's not. You know, there's times when I don't feel Arizona either, and I still live there. What saves me is my work. But no, Portugal is going to give you the calmness. Pay attention to calm when I say calm. Okay?
Well,
Thanks,
All
Kathy.
the best to you. I mean that. That's wonderful.
Invite us when you get there.
okay.
Gail A. Gail.
May, hi. What's going on,
I
Gail?
guess my question would be, what is my next project? Because I feel like I've done so many different things already this year, but I know there's more coming.
There is, but maybe your projects, and I'm not saying that you haven't enjoyed your projects, but I think your projects need to be a little bit more fun instead of necessary. Does that make sense? Here's what I'm noticing with today's life, with a lot of people, okay? There's not enough fun things out there for us to get our minds off of it. Everything has gotten way too serious. So if you can choose something that's light and fun, and people would love that and gravitate to that.
What do we got? Okay, both of us without our glasses. Donna H. Hi, Donna.
Hi.
I don't know if you remember me or not. I was here right after my husband passed away in November.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we were together 52 years.
Oh, Lord.
And there's just a couple things. I just want to know if he knows that I'm doing okay, that I'm doing what he would have wanted me to do.
Are you purging some things?
What do you mean?
Get rid, I know you are. He's saying
It
yes.
just started.
Yes, keep going. You have a hard time getting rid of things.
It's hard. It's his stuff.
But even when he was alive, you couldn't do it. And I understand. I do. I have a father that was just like that, and he couldn't get away. Nothing. But he's telling me you're on the right road. He's so proud of what you're doing.
Oh, thank you.
Oh my God. And you talk to him all the time, and you know what?
For
He
sure.
gives you the answers. Sometimes it's weird. I can smell him. Do you ever smell him?
Yeah, I have.
There it is. I can smell this man.
I have.
Sometimes we can just smell our loved ones with sense. He's around you. He's telling me he's not letting you go. You will always be his girl.
Now, we talked about a ring he mentioned. I'd like to know what ring he was talking about the last time.
Oh gosh, I don't even remember. Did he have a ring of his own?
Yeah.
I think it's more his ring, not a ring for you. It's his ring. Did he have a signet ring of some sort? An onyx ring? There's something about
Yeah.
onyx square, like a rectangle.
Yeah, with a few diamonds in it.
Got it. Do you have that ring?
Uh-huh.
Keep it. He loved that ring.
I thought he was talking about the ring he made for me.
No, it was his ring. You can wear his ring, turn it into something, put it on a chain. Oh, you feel this dear
You don't
man.
know how much I've been thinking about that. What ring was she talking about?
Okay. See, what you were meant to be here, you were meant to be, picture all of that. This is good. Okay, so this is what he's talking about. It's his ring. Hold it tight.
Okay, also, does
Hey, honey, we can't do 5 questions.
I know just one more.
Okay.
Does he see anything going on with our son?
You need to talk to him more. Sorry.
My son?
hmm
He's hard to get.
He doesn't talk.
Oh.
He's very secretive.
Mhm.
Look to see what he's attracted to and talk about what he likes, and that's going to be your window. It's something he needs to relate to. But I'm thinking, and all of a sudden, I keep getting, he doesn't talk. You have to open the line of communication that he can relate to.
See, him and his dad always talk.
Well, think like your husband. It's like a criminal. Whenever I've got a murder case, I think like the criminal. I'm no longer Susan. That's how I figure it out. Okay?
All right, thank you so much.
You're
Donna,
welcome.
he will, and your husband is always there. Ask him for the words.
He
Ask
will.
him for the help.
He will.
Thank you.
You know, and thank you. And also just for anybody here, like, is he looking out for me? Does he like my choices? To anybody here who's lost somebody and wondering that, I'm so glad you asked that. You can always ask, show me the way. If you don't like what I'm doing, give me inspiration, whisper in my ear,
We talked about that before.
Yeah.
He asked.
And that's important too, having these dialogues. My mother-in-law, my ex-mother-in-law, said she was gonna come as a swan. And I said, a swan? And she said, yes, because they're so graceful and they never put their butts in the water. So sure enough, I go to Lilydale, New York, where there's all these psychic mediums, and the first thing I see are swans everywhere. And she was Catholic and told me I was going straight to the inferno for even doing this work. And she came through every single medium saying to me, you were right, I'm sorry I was judgy, this is cool, I can drink and eat whatever I want.
All right.
So they're always there. She was right.
You said something, you just brought something up I needed to say. I have this wonderful nun that comes and visits me once a year. She flies in from the Vatican. She's a very old lady now, and she always brings me icons of Padre Pio.
Nice. Very
So,
important.
for people that think, oh, it's against that. No, it's not. No, it's not.
They just have to do it on the down low.
She's Catholic, a diehard Catholic, a nun, and she believes in it because power of prayer, power of angels, power of saints, the Catholic religion, they look at all of that. They recognize that. So she comes and it's wonderful, and we spend about 2 hours, and I just love this woman. What an inspiration she is. So, and she's diehard Catholic. So there you
Love
go.
it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
They will show up.
Thank you so much.
Leanne P. Hi, Leanne.
Hi.
I'm gonna switch gears a little bit so I don't pull on the waterworks with my daughter, but I've been like struggling with clairs and trying to like tap into, I know I'm clairsentient
Uh-huh.
and a little bit like claircognizant,
Okay.
and I can feel my daughter's energy, like I know what that feels like. And then recently I felt like a strong like feeling, and I'm just like, who's that? I'm trying to like figure it out.
Getting new senses. You're wondering if it's your daughter in spirit or something
Yeah, I kind of
else.
feel like I know Reese's, how it flows.
I feel like it's your daughter and another lady, another female spirit.
Okay.
And the female spirit is very loving, very older, motherly.
I think it's my grandma.
But she's trying to let you know that she's okay and she's got her. It's no different than when we lose a pet. And pets also go to the other side, by the way. And if you have a pet, you just say, hey, you know, your dad's got him. Oh my God, I feel so much better now. It's kind of the same thing. So her grandmother is letting you know that she's in safe arms, and it's good. So yeah, it's interesting though. Your daughter wasn't meant to be here long, okay? For whatever reason. I'm not God, so I can't tell you why. But it's almost like she's doing more work on the other side than she did here. And she's happy. Happy. She was here for a duration and her job was done. I know it's hard as a mother. I really, but work with me here. On a spiritual sense, her job was done and God said, okay, you're coming back home. I know. Trust me, I'm going to tell you something, and I want to say this to everybody. You do not have to pass before you see your child, your loved one. You will see them here. You will, in more ways than one. And she's telling me that the next lifetime, she promises that she will stay longer. She will. I know. It's okay, you can cry. It's okay. I know. But she will stay longer. You've done this dance before, never like this, but this is something that needed to be done. Okay? Yeah. I know. And I feel for you. I really do. I wouldn't wish this on anybody. But there's something deeper why she had to go back. So just think of all the work that she's doing over there. But this older woman is coming through to let you know that she walks with her up there, and there's a lot of soul searching on the other side. It's almost like your daughter is the divine teacher on the other side, if that makes any sense. And I keep getting the color pink. It's weird, but when you see pink, lots of pink, pastel pink, and don't ask me why, I don't know, but I keep getting that. So pay attention to it. She's going to show you like splatters of colors, but the pink, the pastels. It's weird, but I get that. Okay, I like that. You're welcome. I mean that. You'll be okay. Yeah, you will. Listen, you never get over it. You just learn to get through it, but you're not going to get over it. You're not. I know. Believe me, I do. She's doing her work on the other side a lot more than she did here. I guess they needed her more up there.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Just be proud of her up there. I know you were proud here, but she's really a little dynamo up there. So I want to say that, okay?
Thank you. Julie K. Hi.
Hi. I've lost both my parents, so anything you feel would be amazing. But more specifically, my mom, I would like to know, did she know she was sick? And was she hiding her symptoms from me?
Yes, I'm already getting it.
Does she know how hard it was after she died for me? And does she see my girls?
Yeah. All right. She did know. She's not doing this to punish you. She didn't want to worry you, and she didn't want to be treated like a dying woman. And you have to respect that, because this was her way. Does that make sense? We always put our 2 cents in, but that wasn't fair. But that's what you're getting out of it. She had to do it the way she needed to do it. Your mother was a very strong woman. She kept a lot in to begin with. Trust me. But when it came to something as serious as this, no, she did not want to divulge. She knew. She did. Now, did somebody have problems breathing? Heart or lungs?
My dad.
Okay, he's coming through. And he's saying, we're good here. We're really good. They're taking care of each other. He's laughing and having a ball. So understand that. Your kids. You have a daughter that's a little bit more serious? Okay. Okay, like she worries a lot of things. She overthinks everything. Your dad's saying, don't sweat the small stuff. And he's laughing. And you want to tell her that came from her grandfather, because he's telling her, stop. She's just thinking this, and if it doesn't go like this, it's not gonna be good. He goes, it's not supposed to be that way. Don't worry about it. One of your daughters is very scholastically smart. Who is that?
My oldest.
Okay, she's gonna go the distance. Not that the other one isn't, so I'm not, but I'm getting these messages.
I have 3 daughters.
Okay, well, that's fine, but one is very scholastically smart. She's gonna go the distance. Let her go. Whatever she wants to do, if you can find a way, take out a loan, pay for it, she's going there. This child's going to complete what she's going to complete. You've got one that's got a lot of anxiety, and you've got one that's kind of like whimsical, like very, very free spirit. She's your oldest soul, believe it or not, is your free spirit one. And let her be what she wants to be. And she is gonna just be like, and you know, it's funny, she's really happy for her siblings of whatever they do, but she's going her own way because she's an old soul. It's kind of like, before coming onto this life, she's like, I'm not worrying about this, I'm not worrying about that, I'm throwing this out, and she's like, it's all good. So your mother is like, oh my God, love that. So she's around her, like putting fairy dust on her. And I love that. Now, who likes to cook?
My oldest, the scholastic one.
Got it. Okay, this is her zen. Your mother's very proud of her because I can smell lots of food. Okay, so she's always around, and she's saying, when you make the food that we did, she's observing her roots, and she loves that. Oh, you did good. Okay, good. So you got a little message for everybody. Wow. Okay.
Ella S. Hi, Ella.
Hi.
I don't really have much of a specific question. Just my boyfriend Marco who passed away.
Marco.
Sorry. Was he sick? Okay, somebody's coming through who had a problem with heart, valve, breathing. I keep getting somebody. Who is that? There is.
Andrea, who'd that be?
Did he have anybody on his side? I do. I believe you do. Oh, well, if you don't know it, that's another story. But I want to say he's with this person, or the spirit now, who had a hard time. Find out. You're going to know, okay? I keep getting that. And it's a one-syllable name, like a Joe or a Jeb, or he's with that person, okay? That spirit. So it's a very unexpected, fast passing. I'm sorry. I am sorry. He's in the car with you a lot when you drive. Do you think of him a lot? Wow, I'm sorry. Okay. Keep saying, I didn't mean to do this, you know, like this just happened. So this is what I keep getting. I keep getting this wasn't intentional. Okay, thank you. All right, he's just telling me I never meant to leave. you're gonna think this is crazy, so if you don't like it, I'm sorry, but this is what he wants you to know. He's going to handpick the next person for you because he doesn't want you alone. He's gonna have a hand at that. And he's saying, just be open to it when you're ready. But you'll find love and it's okay. He wants you to be happy because he keeps saying, give yourself permission to be happy because I love you that much. That's not gonna take away what you had, but he's gonna send you the next person. That's nice. But you're gonna have to go through what you're going through, and I am sorry. But he wants you to know that. I keep getting, it's really weird, like a fingerprint of something, or did somebody have something made of him with a print of something, or I don't know if he had ashes or a print. I just keep getting there's just something with his, like a stamp on something. Do you know? Oh, you're not sure? Okay, talk to his mom about it. There's something that they have of his. Would love very much for you to have it because I think this would really help you. Because you don't have something like that, and it would really help you get through it just holding it. Weird, but true. I don't know if did somebody get a tattoo of something? It's a print, like, okay, so that's what he's trying to show me. Okay, it's a tattoo. He knows. That's something that's, you know what I mean? Like it's on you. Okay, thank you. He loves it. So there you go. So that's nice. Trust me, he knows what's going on. When you see blue jays, think of him. He sends them to you. That's a very specific bird. Blue jays. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay, well you remember what I said, okay? Okay.
Kathleen F.
Yes.
Hi, Kathleen.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you, Susan?
Really good.
Good. My husband is having some major surgery on Tuesday.
Okay.
So it was postponed from June, so we were lucky we had a summer to enjoy, but I'm obviously just anxious. I know he is too, so.
When's his birthday?
May 21st?
He's strong.
Yes, he is.
Wow.
Yes.
High threshold of pain. What is it, rehab after that, or what? He's gonna be fine. It's not gonna be easy.
No.
He's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Sage it before you go.
Okay.
Okay, sage the car, sage him, ask Archangel Michael to bless him in the surgery.
Yep.
All right, I believe in all of that.
I do too.
He's going to be fine because he's just that strong, and it's not his time, so knock on wood. He will be fine. The recovery, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's gonna be a little grueling.
Well, this is his third one, and we're hoping it's the final, so.
What kind of surgery is this?
Cardiovascular, he has an aortic aneurysm.
Okay, do me a favor, and I'm not gonna debate this with anybody today, okay? But I am a medical intuitive, so I'm gonna tell you, from here on in, no more shots, no more COVID vaccine, no more flu shots. Here's what you're doing. You're thickening his blood, and it's too much metal in the body. No more. You do what you want with the information. Okay? All these blood clots, I have embalmers in 3 different states, and they've all had to get new equipment because the blood is too thick. It's like thick coffee grounds. I'm not debating this with anybody, but I am telling you, certain people's DNA is much more sensitive than others, and here's your husband. Doctors are waking up and they're saying, it isn't a coincidence, we're starting to see some things here. No boosters for him.
Okay.
Anybody else can do what they want, but I'm targeting this for hubby.
Okay.
No.
Everybody's operating system is a little
It's
different.
all different, and
Yeah.
he cannot handle it. This is why he keeps having the same surgery. Okay, please remember what I said. Okay? It'll be the last one
Yes.
if you listen. Okay? Okay. All right.
You know, my son went in for, 9 boosters at 9 months old and had a very severe reaction.
Yeah,
but
they're all
my
different.
neighbors went in and nothing.
Yeah,
You know,
they're all
I'm
different.
allergic to penicillin, you're not.
Yeah.
People have different reactions, so when
But he
medically
is.
you
He
see it,
is.
okay.
This is
Right.
altering the effects. So he's going through all of the surgery, and then just to be put, and then in another year he'll have it again. That's why I'm telling you, watch it.
Maggie R. Hi, Maggie.
I guess I wanted to know about my grandmother. I think I see
signs from her, but I wanted to know if they really are signs.
Did she like perfume?
Yes.
I smell perfume, lots of it. Oh my God. She just boom, 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 boom. She's got her lipstick on, and she's saying her hair never looked better, and she is just the belle of the ball. I like her. She's showing me all these nice, happy things. And she wants you to know that she's around you, and she wants you to be your best in everything that you do. And she's saying it's more important to look good than to feel good. Oh my God, she's cute. I love her. But she's about 20 years younger, 20, 25 years younger, and she's happy as can be. So I do want to say that. I like it. Whenever you feel her, it's like everything stops and everything gets happy again. So let her come through. It's really nice. She's good. No, she's going to be there just kind of saying, hey, I'm here. She's just giving you a little nudge.
How are the signs coming through? Is that what you were asking? What signs are?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you want me to say?
Yeah, well, how would...
So I have dreams.
Well, you meet in the dreams, but when you smell her, I smell her. I mean, maybe she's just giving this to me so I can talk to you about her. But oh my God, I just like her. She's on the go. And she's telling me to tell you to keep your purse zipped.
Okay.
Does that make sense to you?
Probably.
Okay. Okay, so that's what I'm getting. But she's got your back. Don't worry, she's got your back. Little birds here and there. She's just da-da-da-da-da-da. She's very happy. Very happy spirit.
Okay.
Okay, I like that. Okay, good.
Monica M. Hi, Monica.
Oh, hey, there you are.
I'd like to, I don't have a question for her, but my mom passed away several years ago, and her name was Betty.
Betty.
I'm sorry. Did she ever wear pins or brooches or anything like that? I keep getting pins. Why am I getting pins? Is there anybody that she's with that ever wore? Oh, wow. She's the one coming through. That's very interesting. Is this her mother?
Yes.
Okay, wow. She's coming through. She seems to be around you a lot, just making sure that you're okay. But she's got her pin, she's got her brooch, everything. Your mother, she was very sick. Your grandmother's telling me she was so sick, and she fought the good fight. And she's saying, but you did everything that you could, just being who you are. That helped your mother. Your mother didn't want to leave you. God, I feel it. My head is hurting. Is there anything with the head that I'm getting? Anybody that had problems with the head? Or who is this?
My dad had, that's not looking out for me, he had some brain aneurysms.
He's coming through. My head is really excruciating, okay? Wow, they're all together. Know it. Wow, this is really beautiful. I mean, you're asking for your mother, and look at, they're all coming and rallying for you. And they're telling me that. Your mom is sorry, but she doesn't want you to think that she's gone. She's telling me that. She's telling me you can do whatever you want to do. You act like you're not good at certain things. And she's telling me to tell you to stop being blocked. And you can do what you want to do. Your mother is going to give you that added oomph to it. Does that make sense? Okay, I love that. No, it's true. And it's interesting. I keep seeing tulips. These really pretty tulips, these spring, beautiful tulip flowers. Keep them in your memory bank on that. Okay, I like that. Who told your mother it was okay to let go? Wow, she's saying thank you. Oh, she gave you life and you gave her the afterlife. She will be forever grateful. Wow. You're a beautiful soul. You just keep being you.
Thank you, and thank you, Betty. Jim A.
Hello,
Jim.
Hi.
Hello. So I've been thinking about some of the things that you said with the heart attack and aneurysm. I actually had two friends pass in December within a couple of weeks of each other one from an aneurysm, one from a heart attack.
Oh my
Young guys.
Yeah.
One wasn't even 40 and the other was 46, 47.
I'm so sorry. One of them, did they have children?
Yeah.
Who
One
had
of them
two
did.
children?
My friend Mike.
Mike,
Heart
he's
attack.
coming through. He's worried about his 2 kids because he keeps showing me 2 kids.
Yeah,
Okay, so they're not doing so good. They're having a hard time with that.
for sure.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, are you close to them?
No, well, actually, the son, I coach baseball. We played against him, his team, and I invited him to play on our team this year.
And is he?
Yeah, he is.
Okay, there you go. You're like the vessel for his father.
Yeah.
And he's telling me, thank you.
Yep.
Okay, this is really important because you're going to get closer to him, and that's exactly what he wants you to do.
Cool.
And he's saying thank you.
Good.
You're a good friend, but you're going to be a good mentor to his son.
Wonderful.
Wow.
Wonderful.
Wow, that is beautiful.
I did have a question though.
Yeah, go ahead, it's okay.
So I have 3 boys of my own.
Okay.
And my middle son has been dealing with depression, mental illness, to the point where he's contemplated suicide. And what I wanted to know is who on my team is helping him.
Do you have a father that passed?
Yeah,
He's the one coming through.
really.
Yeah, he understands, he's telling me.
That surprises me.
He wasn't close with you, was he?
No, not
No.
until when he passed he was.
Yeah, but I'm going to tell you why. Because he regrets not being close on earth, so he's making it up in the afterlife. He's a very powerful spirit guide for all the right reasons. When you cross through that light, there's no opinion, there's no ego. You see what you did wrong and you want to make up for it, and he's become a very strong spirit guide. Your father had his struggles, let me tell you. He was not a good facilitator with communication. So he understands. He had his own issues. This is why he's relating to your son. He couldn't help you, but he's going to help your son. And that's what he's trying to convey. Okay?
I'm good with that.
So talk to him and tell him, say, Dad, I love you, and yeah, I do forgive you. I think if you could have been better, you would have been better, but thank you for all your spiritual help now because I really need it. And tell him that, and he will help your son. When's your son's birthday?
5'9".
All right, 2 things about your son. Dreams a lot, and he's very intuitive.
Very much so.
What did I tell you about empaths and intuitive people? They have the hardest time. So you have to be very picky for him, putting him around the right people, the right things, because he doesn't know his balance and his limits. So you have to kind of help him be the manager and help him. Don't bring people around that are just not so great for him because he feels it on such a higher scale.
Yes, he does.
I know, he does. Saging helps because you're clearing all of that. I have a daughter, and she's very intuitive, and there's a lot that can set her off emotionally because she feels, and she is spot on. She can meet you in 2 seconds and dissect you. You think I'm okay at this? Oh my God, she's way better than I am. But it comes with a price. So my husband and I have tried to shield her from negative people, negative family members. Just because they're family is not carte blanche to collect them. No, he needs positive. Now here's the thing about your son. He does not, he is a very humble kid. He doesn't think anything he does is great. You need to tell him and remind him what he does is really well. This is so important. Because if you say it enough, not just, hey, it's a good job. When I tell parents when they're on the field, they go, hey, good job. Tell them why it was a good job. The way you hit that ball, the way you caught it, the way you blocked that kid, it was really good. Talk about why it was good, not just a good job. Because if you say it enough, it's going to be in the front of their mind and not the back of their mind. And then he's going to start believing it. He's also very creative with his hands.
Yeah.
So, if he can use his mind in his physical, that's when he's in alignment with himself. He cannot sit in a cubicle. This is not him. So when you can get him, I would say anything in the carpentry field, anything in the arts, anything like that, he would do very, very well.
Interesting.
And when he's outside, he feels better. Now, for all of you that don't feel good in your house, here's a telltale sign that it's something in your house. Go outside and see how you feel. You will always feel better when you're outside. Now, if something is polluted, or you have earthbound spirits in your house, and you go back in your house, you can't sleep, you're feeling, or you're feeling so exhausted that you just can't do anything, it's in the house. Remember that. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That helpful, Jim?
Encourage
Yeah,
him.
very much.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
Okay, we're coming up on it, so we'll get one more, so just no pressure, I'm just mixing it like a stew. Shake, and then Maureen G.
Me?
Hello, Maureen. Okay.
I recently lost my father, and he struggled with dying, and I'd like to know how he's doing, and if he's hooked up with my mom.
He did. It's interesting. Your mom was showing up while he was still here. Because he kept seeing her, calling her name. He was in between worlds.
He was for a while.
I know.
A while.
Okay, so,
All sorts of people.
well, yeah, his mother, for instance, he started to see her too. So, when you said, your mom is waiting for him, but here's the thing. We're getting ready to cross over. Our loved ones will come, but not to entice us to come. To just let us know that we're not alone. That's all that they're trying to show us, that it's okay and not to be scared. We're not alone. But your mother came for him, and she always promised that she would. Now, he wasn't afraid. As soon as he started to see them, he wanted them. He wanted to be with them. So the fear just went out the window.
Is he in a good place? He really wasn't a believer.
You don't have to be a believer. I can always tell who's the atheist, because you know what? They come back and they go, and there's God. And I'm like, oh, who's an atheist? Okay. No, it's fine. Atheists can go up there too.
They have a different lounge,
They can
but
laugh.
they get the same cafe.
Yeah, but because the ones that don't believe, they see. That's why I'm not interested in converting anybody, because I really do believe when it's your time, you're going to see. It's okay. I'm not here to, it's okay. You don't want to believe? Don't believe. Because I already know. Listen, the 2 near-death experiences that I had, I always believed. But when I had that, here's the biggest thing I can tell you. The saddest thing is seeing heaven and knowing you can't stay there. That's it. So my point to the story is, it's really okay. It exists. And for those of you that always wonder, does it really exist? Yes. Now, the Bible. Bible's a beautiful book. But the Bible's a big fallacy in many ways. It gives God a bad rap, especially in the Old Testament. God is very, very, very forgiving. There is no, you're going to rot in hell and an eye for an eye. Remember who translated the Bible? Lots and lots of male chauvinistic men. No offense to you, my friend, but they're the ones that were the writers back in those thousands of years. So God does not get a good rap, okay? God is nothing but forgiving in so many ways. So the faith that you have spiritually will take you everywhere. What is the difference between being religious and being spiritual? Religious is politics of the church. Spiritual is you one with God. You can go to church if it makes you feel good, and I'm big on that if you love it. But if you feel that you're more connected with God in this room, in your car, in your home, in the bathroom, have a relationship. That's all God wants. God doesn't care where you go as long as you show up. And that really is the truth. So your Father is more than good. He's content, but he was ready to go. You're right. He was scared until he saw your wife.
His wife.
And mother. Now, sorry, thank you. Everybody else that started coming forward. Did he have somebody that was like a brother to him or a brother?
Yes.
He just came right to, and he's like, come on, it's great. Who liked fishing?
They all did.
Thank you. Fishing, okay, you're doing all the great things that you wanted to do. You say, what do you do up there? You learn. You work on your soul growth with God, the spirit guides, the angels. You work. Your soul works. How do you know if you're going to reincarnate? When you pass, you sit with God, and it's called your book of life. You go over everything that you went through in this lifetime. The things that you did well, great. The things that you didn't, you're working through that up there. If God says you got to reincarnate, because I always get people, I'm not coming back. Not up to you. It's up to God. And if you have to come back, God will say, you're going to come back and do it again. You're going to pick the roles of who you want to be with, and everybody's got to be in alignment and free will. But you can choose when you want to come back. Again, free will. You can choose the gender you want to come in. That's another thing. You can do that. Okay?
You see multiple experiences with people that you have experiences with now in past lives?
Oh, God, yes.
Oh, yeah. And it's like it happens in a flash. You see it's everything all at once. You know, there's no time and space. It's like the longest movie in the shortest amount of time.
Yes.
That's what I'm told.
I agree.
Yeah.
It is. And you know what? It's okay. Now, let's say there was somebody you really despised here on Earth. Are you going to be up there with them? No.
But you see what you learn from them and what they learn from you.
Right. Well, here's the thing that I want to say. You come in different levels and you leave in different levels. If you have children, you're all different. You're on a different level than, say, your son is. Okay, all of those things, you're all different. You're not the same. Just because you're related to somebody doesn't mean you're going to be on the same level. If you're married, you can have a spouse that's on a higher level than you are.
I've gotten this a few times. What if you get remarried? Which one do you hang with over there?
Both. Yeah, it's weird because, you know, somebody asked me, it was a nurse, and she said to me, if you could sum up what it's like up there, what would it be? And I said, in one word. She goes, one word. I said, love. There's enough love for everybody and everything, and our animals go up there. You know, I did a reading, and I always think this is such a cute little reading. I did the reading of a daughter who wanted to connect to her mother, and I kept seeing cows. I says, why am I seeing all these cows? And she goes, oh, my mother was a dairy farmer. She's got all her cows with her. So you can have horses and dogs and everything. So it's wonderful.
I love it. SusanRowlen.com. Please look for your emails from Ticket Leap for any updates on Susan and updates from us. Talk to your loved ones like they're in the next room, bless you. And remember, they are literally like in the next room. It's like the universe is separated by shower curtains, okay? And they're just in a different frequency. So change your frequency to love and light and joy. When you do that and you giggle the way that Susan did tonight, you raise your frequency up to be able to meet them. It's a two-pronged attack, right? You go up, they come down a little bit, you can meet in the middle. So don't ever think you're alone. You got a team with you. Thank you to Kim. Hey, Jace. And to everybody here at the Laughing Academy. Thank you to Susan Rowlen for all of your wisdom. And thank you all for spending some time with us. We really appreciate it.